Hi, my name is Kennedy Broussard. Today we will be covering chemistry of nonmetals, and on the periodic table we'll be covering column 7A and group 6A. So 7A halogens are oxygen and other elements in group 6A. Of the specific periodic table and halogens, fluoride, chloride, bromine, iodine, and astatine. The halogen name means salt, former derived from Greek words halo and gen. Fluorine, in its elemental forms, fluorine is a usually like a pale yellow colored gas, and it is extremely reactive and toxic. This is definitely something you do not want to be inhaling on a routine basis or at all if possible. Next is chlorine. So chlorine is an elemental form, and it's usually a yellowish green colored gas. Chlorine is used to disinfect drinking water, and most people probably know of chlorine as a disinfectant for pools. This is a really strong chemical that has been known to remove spots and things like that. Next is bromine. This derives from the Greek word stench. This the color of this is usually like a darkish reddish brownish color when it's at room temperature, and it has a really horrible smell. Something that you definitely won't miss it if you're near it. It's found in the Earth's crust at a concentration of zero point 0.4 ppm. Next will be iodine. Iodine is a dark, shiny, purple colored crystal when it's at room temperature. The name comes from Greek iodize or violet. Iodine is very toxic. Next is astatine. This is a radioactive element. This name has also come from a Greek word that means unstable. So next would be group 6A. And then let's see, oxygen is going to be the first one we're going to talk about. This oxygen is colorless, so you can't see it. It's odorless, you cannot smell it. It's also tasteless. So it's extremely reactive to gas in liquid phase, and it's a pale blue. So somewhat you can only, I guess a good way to describe that, since in liquid phase it will turn blue, but otherwise it is like in the air colorless. It's found in minerals from oxide, and it's shown as O2, sulfate, nitrites, carbonates, things like that. Next will be sulfur. This is a yellow colored non-metal, and it's found in so many different forms, ranging from a yellow powder to more of a crystalline structure. Sulfur is known in its element from ancient times as brimstone. This is what most people probably know it as. And also it's used to make gunpowder. Selenium is the next one. This is derived from the Greek word moon, selene. In areas where the soil is particularly rich, some plants use this. It pulls this out of the soil. Animals and plants also use this um, as far as growth and nutrition. Next is tellurium. Let's see. So this has a metallic luster, and it's used like a grayish powder. This word actually comes from Latin, unlike the others that were Greek. Let's see. This one allows stainless steel and copper to increase mechanability. And last but not least, polonium. This is also usually a silver color, and It was discovered by someone named Marie Curie in 1898. She named it after her native country. This is a radioactive element, and it is definitely deadly. So this is something that you want to avoid at all costs.